Hey guys! Oh my god, I miss YouTube so much.
I don't know why I was just like, I miss YouTube, so I felt a robot.
But I am back, and I literally was just starting out YouTube. Probably did only about like 10 videos. I'm not sure, but I stopped for a while. Yeah, I miss videos so much, and I was just like, oh my god, I need to start doing videos again. So I'm just gonna get right into it, and since it's my first video, why not start with something? When you do your makeup, it's the first thing that people usually do. Sometimes people usually do their eyeshadow first, because if they have fallout, like foundation and concealer can cover it. But what I want to talk about is foundation, and foundation that's the best for. I mean, my skin type is, oily and acne prone for sure. But it's definitely oily. I get oily obviously on my T-zone and so this video is going to be about, foundations that are very, very good for oily, acne prone skin. Obviously, some people, if you think of oily skin, you kind of want to go for the opposite. So, if you have dry skin, you want to go for a dewy finish foundation. If you have oily skin, you want to go for a matte type of foundation. And all my foundations, I have 5 here, and I'm going to tell you about. And all of them are matte. Now some of them are, more coverage, and other ones like super, super, super heavy coverage. Some of them are lighter matte foundations, but they're still nice and they still give me the coverage that I need. So I use them all different times, and for how my face is doing, how it's acting up with acne and everything. So yeah, I'm gonna get into it. I'm having a lot of problems with my camera, my regular camera that I have, and so I'm gonna be using my webcam right now just to get started out and everything like that. So bear with me. I will be getting better with these videos, I promise. I guess I'll start with the heaviest coverage and then go down a little bit. My first one is kind of new to me. I've had it since it came out pretty much, and I have the concealer that goes with it, but this one, honestly, you don't even need concealer with, and there's not so many foundations you could say that about. Now, this one is the Lock-It Tattoo Foundation by Kat Von D. So, what this foundation claims is, I'll read the back of it, what it says. It says all right there. This is what it looks like. Kat Von D. Full coverage, 24-hour wear, transfer-resistant, matte finish, fragrance-free, oil-free. So this is, like I said, the fullest coverage foundation I have, and honestly, it's probably out there. I've even talked to girls at Sephora, and I was like, I love this foundation. It's so good, especially for oily skin. And they're like, yeah. I was like, literally, I don't need a concealer with this. And a lot of people else on YouTube, everyone else that has this foundation will say the same thing. Like, it gives that much full coverage, literally, than anything I've ever used. And I've used some heavy-duty matte foundations. So, yeah, like I said, this one gives the most coverage. The only thing it doesn't do, it's definitely full coverage. It is not transfer resistant. So, that's the only thing. I'm not too worried about that all the time. Matte finish, fragrance free. I don't really care about oil free. Oh, yeah. So, I love this foundation. I probably could see how much, see that black right there? That's how much I've used. So, I've only had this since like October, or I think October, September. October. I got it in October. I remember it now. So I love it. I forget how much it is. It might be about $20, $30. Don't quote me on that. But I love this foundation, and literally, if you have really oily skin and you want matte foundation and you want full coverage, and literally, I will use this when my acne is really bad. This is when I'll reach for that. Or I want to look really, really nice. When I want to look really, really nice and just like flawless, I'll go for this one. I literally will be, this is my first bottle, but I will definitely be repurchasing because it's just that good. And literally, I skipped the step of concealer because you don't need it. So that's that one. And if you want me to, if you guys want me to do anything like a review, I mean, I know there's a lot out there. Like It's Judy Time has one. I love her. Shout out It's Judy Time. I love you. She has one, so go look at her channel. I'll link her channel below because she's the best. I love her. And other people do, but hers was really good. I loved hers. Go check that out. So if you have really acne-prone skin and you have oily skin, this foundation is awesome. So I'm going to move on. Another high-end one. It's the Makeup Forever Matte Velvet. Now, this one says oil-free and water-resistant. Once water hits it, it won't budge. So I love this. It's called Makeup Forever Matte Velvet Plus. This is what it looks like. Now, this foundation from Makeup Forever, the HD High Definition Foundation, this one is dewy. So the two foundations that are, I think, the only ones I have from Makeup Forever. If you have oily skin and acne prone, if you look at both of these ones, go for this one because this one is phenomenal. When I tell you phenomenal, it's so awesome. And this one was my favorite for a while. This is like my favorite high-end foundation until this came into picture, which was recently. But this is my second bottle of this, and I have it in color 30, but I don't understand. They never like put, Makeup Forever never puts like what color you got, but I just remember from when I picked it up, and I love it. I never shake it before I use it, but this one I'll use if my acne is like kind of, showy, like especially my acne pigmentation. I have acne pigmentation. I don't know if I told you guys that, but yeah, I'll put this one on. And
I freaking love this. Stop it. I love it.
I love Makeup Forever. If any of you guys, okay, I'm like, the two brands I'm kind of like weaseling my way into, three actually. NARS, which I've had. Dan Mori palette is about that. How amazing was that last Christmas? I wish they did something this Christmas about that. NARS, Makeup Forever, which I have like the foundation, like the basics from Makeup Forever, like face products, not any eyes or anything like that. And MAC, which believe it or not, I'm just starting to get into MAC more. And I have like 3 brushes from MAC now, and then Mineralized Skin Finish, which speaking of that, I had a lot to say about that. I love that product, but something's going on with that. And yeah, so moving on. Good foundation. I'm venturing, and I love it. So the next one is the last the last high-end foundation, which is another full coverage foundation. And before I get into that, these are just foundations. I feel like this is just a disclaimer. These are just foundations that worked for me because of my skin type, because I'm acne prone and oily. Well, they won't work for everybody. I understand that. Like, I mean, dry skin. I mean, I probably wouldn't recommend any of these. So, yeah. So that's just what I need to say that. So the next one I want to talk about is my favorite brand, which you guys will learn. It still is my favorite brand after about like a year or two after I discovered it. Is Tarte Amazonian Clay 12-Hour Full Coverage Foundation. So the Tarte, this is their full coverage foundation. I have this on, I think, today. It says long wear makeup, okay, oil free and waterproof. So like this one was water resistant. No, like literally water splashes on it, it won't budge. This one, waterproof, means water can go on it, but it'll take a while for it to come off. Okay, anyway, this foundation is awesome. Like I said, matte finish. I feel like this one, I said one, but I think this one can go both ways. So it's really nice for oily skin, yes, but I think it'd be fine for dry skin actually too, because I feel like it's moisturizing. The other two of Makeup Forever and Kat Von D aren't moisturizing like really that much, but I'll show you a little. So here's the Tarte. I don't know if you can tell, but it looks really creamy. So if you kind of blend it in, it's a little yellow on me, but it blends in fine. I feel like I feel so nasally. It's just beautiful. Like, I love the coverage, and it feels like it's like clay. It says it's clay. It's like a very like clayy feel, and I love that. But I just adore it. I was like, it was in my my makeup for a while, and I didn't touch it. But then recently I just started bringing this out, and I just love it. Like, I recommend this for both sides of the spectrum, for dry and oily skin. Even if you have a combination, girl, get this. You'll love it, I promise. I have the brush that goes with it too. This stuff is great. Next one is the Revlon Color Stay Whipped. Now, out of all these foundations, this one's the newest to me. And I adore this foundation also. It's all the hype on YouTube. It has a higher price point, especially for Revlon. But Revlon is honestly, at drugstore foundations, they're top notch. Like, I have to say. L'Oreal a little bit too. But I just think that Revlon is up there. Especially Revlon lip products. I've been starting to get more Revlon, other than lip butters, like more Revlon lip products, and I love them. This was all the hype on YouTube, so I was like, oh, I'll give in. So I usually give in right away, but I was like, I have so many foundations, like, why go buy another one? So I saw this, and I think I got it. Been using it for like a week or two, and I freaking love it. So I'll show you the consistency. I mean, I know everyone has seen this. A little stopper on it. And someone was talking about it, but I forget who. This is the consistency. It looks... Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh my god. What is this?
Oh, no, my ear just fell off. No. Let's go. Okay, so.
I know you can probably afford to put a little more product in here. Let's go. It says how many... 0.8 ounce. Not even a full ounce, girl. What are you doing? But a lot of it was on here, so I was like using it. I was like, do. But literally, when I bought it, it looked empty. Like, what is going on? It better not have been used, but I'll be pissed. It's just a really good foundation. I'll show you the consistency, because I forgot to do it.
The Makeup Forever and the Kat Von D, which if you want me to, I really want to do a review with the Kat Von D.
I'm not even kidding. I want to do a review. I know, like I said, It's She Time did one, which is fine. But I want to do one for myself, because I think that foundation is, like, revolutionary. If that's weird. Okay, wait, hold on. Wait, it's right here. This is Vlog Color Stay Whipped. Oh, wait, I have some eyeliner right there. Let's see if it covers it. Like, it's like, pretend it's dark circles. I don't got dark circles. See if it covers it. Ready, watch. Can you even see it? Barely see. You can see a little bit reflecting in. But, like, wait. Now, like I said, this one and the Tarte, I think, can sway both ways. I think you'd be fine with using this one if you have oily skin and dry. Foundation, I literally fell in love with it. I gave in, like I said, and just went with it. I went with it, so I really like it. I want to try. If you don't want to spend the $30, $40 on foundation like the Makeup Forever and the Kat Von D. So the next one is my last one, and it's by Revlon. Oh, I said Tarte. Tarte was in light medium. I said Makeup Forever was in 30, and the Makeup Forever I have is L48. So, last foundation. Woo! Foundation number 5. The good old Revlon Color Stay Regular. Well, this isn't regular. The regular Revlon
Color Stay, because that one was the whipped.
Which I knew that's why I was going to like that one, because I'm obsessed with this one. People say they don't like the way it smells, but I don't have a problem with the smell. I actually like the smell of it. But it's thick. It's probably the thickest drugstore foundation I've used. Besides my Revlon Whipped, but I mean, it's like the same thing. It was what Revlon Color Stay is like. It's like smooth. Like this is another one that can swerve both ways, to dry skin and oily skin. I have the one for oily in combination. If you have dry skin, you get the dry skin one. If you don't want to spend, like I said, another one that you don't want to spend a lot of money, get drugstore. Not a big deal. You literally can get such good quality from drugstore. You just kind of look. You can't just like pick it out and you'll love it. Like, I think it takes a while to like find a foundation you love. Like, it took me a while to find all these. I just try a lot. That's the kind of person that I am. I try different all the time. I'm gonna try to get my camera up and running. So I'm using my webcam for right now. And what else? What else I'll do? I'm going to do November favorites. I love favorites videos. You will get to know me. I always will do a favorites video. Favorites are fun. I love doing favorites. I want to do an empties video, but I don't have enough empties right now, but I will. A haul. I'll do everything. I can't wait. I want to put at least like 2-3 videos a week if I can. So thank you so much for watching my video and visiting my channel. Alright, that's all I have to say today. If you have any questions, requests, anything, just let me know. Oh, my Instagram. I have an Instagram, and it is IamDcat. And I think yeah, just IamDcat. That's my nickname. So, thank you guys so much for watching. I love you. Bye.